Hi, this is Patrick, and in this video I'm going to talk about our ArcSite User Site. This is a browser-based site that is log-on protected and is used in conjunction with the iPad app itself. While you're doing your work in terms of drawing your diagrams and whatnot in the iPad app, this site will allow you to create and manage your subscriptions, create and manage your product and other content information you've added, as well as create new projects and download finished work from existing projects. So I'm going to cover all those aspects here in this video. But starting here, once you've logged into the site, which is at user.arcsiteapp.com, you'll see the first page will show you all the current projects. If for some reason you're not seeing, this is your first usage and you're not seeing what you expect, it is likely an access thing, and you can get with the folks here at ArcSite and we'll make sure that that's fixed. There is different access levels for different accounts. But let's assume that you do see projects and you're seeing these here. I can look down, I see several of them don't have any drawings in them. That means the people who have done it in the field have not uploaded their work to the cloud. But for project 6 and down, these have drawings. So we'll start with one of those. I'm going to go ahead and click on it to open it up. And you can see in this case, I only have one drawing in this project. That's a typical use case, but you could also have hundreds of drawings in this project. There's several things you can do here. I'm going to just keep clicking in. I'm going to click on drawing itself and go in. And it brings up a large version of the drawing here. And you can download a variety of different pieces from the screen. This drawing, pretty boring here, but nonetheless, I could come over here and there's going to be one or multiple versions. A new version is created every time someone uploads. It'll tell you who uploaded it and when. I can come to this and choose to download just the diagram itself as one of these multiple outputs. If you're using forms, which is outside the scope of creating here in this video, but you can come here and download the forms that you filled in. And if you're using either a takeoff or schedule or an estimate, you can do those from here. In this case, I have some information here. I can export this information out as a customer proposal that you would send off to your client, and or a takeoff report, which would or a material list that you can use for a variety of different reasons. If you're doing a takeoff report and have added photos, you can also come and access them here. You can click on it. I'm not going to have any here, but if I did, I would have the option of, I would see them all and I can download them all together. The last is I can download everything associated with this drawing all at once by tapping here. So I can choose my options, click download, and it's going to automatically start downloading them. Another nice feature about this is as soon as I do this, I'm also going to get an email at this email with a link that I could then provide to other folks. That link does not allow them to log into your environment. It's not allow them to see anything but the documents you've suggested. And actually, they'll get something like this. They'll get a link, they tap on it, and they click, and then they can download those files. Before I leave, we can also rename a drawing from here. And go back up to project 1 here. From here, you can choose who has access. In the case where you've got your environment set up where everyone sees everything, this is an unnecessary step. But if you have explicit sharing set up, you can come here. I can see that this is who it's already shared with. I can add new folks, whether those be individuals, or I could have set up groups of folks. And regardless of what I do, I can choose the level of access they have. Viewer means they can log into the app and just see it and not change anything. Coworker means that they can see it and edit the drawing. Admin means that they can see, edit, and share it with other folks. You can also invite by email. And what that means is you can put someone's email in here and define their level of access. And then if they have the app, they are able to come in and access. They don't have to be part of your own environment, your own account. Next, I can select something. In this case, I only have one. It's not hard to see what's in here, but let's assume that you have 100 drawings in here. There are ways of narrowing down what you're looking at. I'm going to start with what we call tags. So for this drawing, I can say add tags. You can see I actually already added some here. It says New Orleans and Joe. I could add another one. Let's say here, I also want to say July. And by doing so, I can then use those tags to quickly sort down in my list. By coming here to filter, let's say I only want to see the drawings that were done in July. I tag all that, click OK. And I don't see a difference here because there's only one, but if there was 100 and only one of these was marked as July, it would be the only one. I'm going to unfilter. I can also search, and as you start to type in, it's going to have a subset of options. And last, I can do last and by name to sort. I'm going to jump back to the previous page, the home page. We have a lot of the similar type of functionality here at this level. I can pick one or multiple and say add tags. Already got some defined here. I'm going to put these as sold. Click add. Then come click filter and say only show me the sold ones. I can use the search bar, start typing in things, match that pattern. And at the project level, we can also do something called archive. So let's say because these are sold, I don't want to get rid of them out of the environment, but I don't need to see them all the time, nor does the people in the field need to see these. So I can toggle the ones I want and say archive. And all that means is that I want to hide them from the view. You can see they're no longer here. If I want to see those again, I can come over here and see them right here. And let's say I want to unarchive or restore them. So I can do that. And I'll turn off looking at the archive, and there they are again. When they're archived, the people in the field also won't see them, but they have the option of showing all the archive projects. Just again, a quick way to narrow down what you're looking at. This site also has a series of other options. You can come and change your subscriptions. You can, if you have this access, you can come into here, into this advanced setting page. And this is where you add and change your company information. You can run a usage report on folks using the tool. And you can build in that content you might use both for a takeoff or an estimate. It's outside of the scope of this video to go into those details, but certainly they're covered elsewhere. And that's it for right now. Thanks.